Game Connect.
Hello and welcome to Retro Game Connect. I'm Dan Mastriani.
And it's Godzilla!
Yes, today we are battling the king of the monsters because we are playing Godzilla Save the Earth for Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this is from a company called Pipeworks. Pipeworks was actually founded in 1999 in Eugene, Oregon.
Have they since gone down the drain?
As it happens, yes, they're no longer around. Yeah.
Were they originally founded in a town called Flushing? That's a real town name, actually.
I know. They're Flushing in New York.
I think so.
Yeah. Anyhow, though, these guys apparently were pretty big on tech stuff. They actually created the boot ROM, which is basically like the information that the system needs to store it up when you first turn it on, for the original Xbox and the Xbox 360.
No. So they weren't just going to try to make Mario games?
No.
It's pipes.
Yes, no, I see where you're going with that. Though, fun fact, I don't know if people realize this.
Is it really fun, though?
I enjoyed it. You know, I don't know why you got to be down on me like that. Right? But the intro animation for the Xbox, it comes up, you get the green glowing blob. They created that as well. That's actually procedurally generated. That's done in software. It's actually never the same twice.
Well, can't necessarily say that, but...
Well, theoretically, it is gonna, yeah. Like, no two snowflakes are the same, sort of thing.
Hypothetically, something's got to be the same at some point.
Yeah, I mean, if you do it enough times. But it's fine. I didn't know that myself. I was reading something that we were talking about doing backward compatibility, you know, for original Xbox games on Xbox One, and they're looking for the video, the startup video. It's like, oh, where's the video?
And there's no video.
And then it comes to find out there is no video. It's done in software. It's generated by the Xbox in real time.
Womp.
Yeah.
So they could just take a video of it happening once and then
they
use
could
that, because it's not like anyone's going to notice.
They may have. Who knows? I don't know what they ended up doing or whether they actually end up emulating the startup video. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't have any original Xbox games for my Xbox.
No.
So.
And I don't have an Xbox, so.
Although I've been thinking about, they put KOTOR out on the digital store.
Yes, I do still have a copy of KOTOR. So honestly, I'm not very far in, and I probably want to start over anyway. So. So if I had an Xbox One, I'd be like,
Funny enough, I played KOTOR 2, not KOTOR 1.
I get the impression, though, that the Xbox One backward compatibility version actually runs really well, so it may actually be the best way to play the game nowadays, especially because they've never updated the PC versions. So
Perhaps.
They run rather awkwardly on modern computers. But we should get back to talking about Godzilla. This is the sequel to Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee, which came out in 2001 on GameCube and Xbox. Apparently, they'd planned a PS2 version, never ended up coming out. One of the designers was Mark Crow, who was actually one of the creators of Space Quest, which is Sierra's. So the company Sierra Online, they're one of the pioneers of point-and-click adventures. They had their flagship series, King's Quest. Well, they also had like a sci-fi companion to it called Space Quest. And he's one of the creators of that.
Oh, look at space.
Yes.
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
Yes, it's you play a space janitor. Actually, it's fun.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
So the game was in production for about 2 years.
Space.
Apparently, they wanted to have a campaign mode, but they had to cut it late in development. Apparently, the time spent on that mode actually led to scheduling problems.
Space.
Yeah, so they originally had a more involved story. That they ended up having to cut. They had like multiple cut scenes. They actually only ever made 2. Apparently, the game does not feature the original movie music from the Godzilla movies because it's owned by the original composers and not Toho, where they got the license from. So they would have had to take out a separate license. And
what about the music from the Hanna-Barbera cartoon?
That's probably owned by Hanna-Barbera.
I mean, probably.
Yeah, you're making a joke, but they probably kept the rights to that music.
Up from the depths,
yes,
30 stories high.
That's we're getting off topic again, but actually Saban, you know, the production company Saban, they actually, a lot of their money comes from the fact that, you know, the founder of the company actually did a lot of the soundtracks, and he kept the rights to it, and so they actually sell like soundtracks for their classic cartoons, like He-Man and all the other stuff they did.
I went back and rewatched some of the old Hanna-Barbera Godzilla cartoon, and that was terrible. I loved it as a kid, but oh my god, the sizing inconsistencies in that show.
Oh yeah.
It would go from Godzilla, like, was about as wide as their boat, to he would pick the boat up and it would be about this big in his hand.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Guys.
I think there's probably a case of the left hand not knowing what the right hand is doing. That animation probably passed through a lot of hands, so
yeah,
people weren't keeping up.
But that Godzilla did have laser eyes.
There you go. Even though that's not something he's done elsewhere.
It was the only Godzilla I know that had laser eyes.
Yeah, I mean, Mecha Godzilla has laser eyes, but that's because it's a robot.
Yeah, no, he had like actual red fire breath and laser eyes.
Yeah, Hanna-Barbera is not the king of consistency. They're the king of doing things really cheaply.
Yes.
That was their thing. That's how they were successful as a cartoon studio.
Sort of like Adult Swim.
Which is, I mean, nowadays the same corporate conglomerate.
Yeah.
They're all owned by Turner.
But their whole deal is let's give people laughs for super cheap.
Yeah.
Which leads to some fun stuff, honestly. Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
It's about 3 animations. It was the show was all dialogue. I mean, if you watch Aqua Teen Hunger Force closely, you can see all the things they do to avoid animating things.
Yeah, I mean, what was it? There was that one scene where
when people turn around in Aqua Teen, they will cut away and come back with the guy facing the other direction.
Yep. No, there was Space Ghost, and he keeps blowing up.
That was on Cartoon Planet. That was a daytime show that had Space Ghost, Zorak,
Ghost
and
Coast
Brak.
to Coast.
Space Ghost Coast to Coast was Space Ghost, Zorak, and Moltar.
Yeah.
So it was Cartoon Planet, because I remember I showed you that clip, because you hadn't seen it before, where he keeps showing up, keeps blowing up Zorak, and Zorak's like, why don't you blow up Brak? And Brak is like, because I'm not animated to explode. Yeah, that was actually Cartoon Planet. That was kind of a similar concept, but it was like a daytime show, more kids-oriented.
Yeah. I think it eventually moved to Adult Swim.
They eventually, Brak got his own show on Adult Swim,
Yep.
which I loved, but unfortunately it doesn't seem a lot of other people did because it got canceled twice.
They didn't even bring it back the second time. They just told them twice.
Yes.
I don't know.
No. Anyhow, back to Godzilla. Apparently the game was also going to have an upgrade system. They finished it, but they removed it because they didn't think they'd be able to properly balance it in time for launch.
Why do you need a balanced Godzilla game? It's at a certain point you're just OP because you're Godzilla.
Yeah, I don't know.
God is in the name.
They wanted it to be a balanced fighting game. Again, they had a dynamic destruction system, but that also didn't make it in because they didn't have time. Yeah.
Man, with all the new hardware power, you could make a killer Godzilla game nowadays.
Yeah. Well, we'll actually get into that in a minute, but apparently Biolante was going to be in the game. They mostly finished him. They had to scrap him at the last minute. They had also looked at putting Titanosaurus in the game, but there were licensing issues, so they couldn't get him.
The whole game is just Godzilla and Mothra.
Yeah, so they spent around 11 months on the online mode. This game actually has an online mode, which you can't play anymore because original Xbox can't get online anymore. But apparently I said it's not included in the UK version. Possibly they may even meant the EU version, I don't know, but the source I said had UK. Because apparently due to the difficulty of keeping the user interface in multiple languages distinct. Because you think about when you release stuff in Europe, you have to have what is referred to as EFIGs. English, French, Italian,
German.
Spanish, German, yes. Or Spanish, Germans. Anyhow, EFIGs, all those languages.
That's several.
Yes, so they had to have the UI in every language, and it'd be kind of difficult because things are going to take different amounts of time to say.
Yep.
And different amount of space to write.
Localization teams are the backbone of the international gaming industry.
It's not easy.
No. And yet, like, you know, the companies that have the money for it, like Nintendo, everyone gets the new Pokemon game around the world on the same day.
Yeah.
Because, like, they're on that.
Yeah, because they're doing localization like while the game is being developed.
Yeah.
It's like he's like, here's new Japanese text, translate it into every language.
Yeah. Game Freak and Nintendo
We just wrote
are
it.
on that.
Start translating it.
Which, that's some good dedication right there.
It is, good business.
Yeah.
But I mean, localization is a big deal. Recently I've been reading stuff about like old adventure games, and they talk about things you have to think about. Is like if your puzzle is based on a pun in English, what happens when that game comes out in French or German or Japanese or some language that's completely different?
Not a lot of puns that carry over to different languages.
So they had all kinds of like puzzles are like, well, now they don't make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's awkward. Anyhow, apparently the videos in the game were created by another studio that was contracted through Atari, who is, of course, the publisher for the game.
Oh, Atari.
So this is not the original Atari. I'm pretty sure it is Infogrames, is I think the way you pronounce that version of Atari after they bought the Atari IP and rebranded. Yes, the original Atari technically died in the 80s.
And yet they were given so much credit in Blade Runner.
Yeah, I don't even want to get into Atari's history because it's very complicated and we keep getting distracted.
I just love that Blade Runner has the Atari symbols everywhere.
Oh,
and
yeah.
It takes place a few years from now.
Well, when they made that movie, Atari was
Oh,
top
yeah,
of the world.
I know. It's just funny to see what happens in that time to just to change things, you know. They got the Coca-Cola ads in there. They still got Coca-Cola.
Yeah, still got Coke.
But, it's just funny.
Yeah, well, it's poor management is what happened. But anyhow, so they actually had to remove some features from the game, like that were in Destroy All Monsters Melee, such as instant replay and certain graphical effects, because they had to fit this game onto the PS2. The first game was, as I mentioned, GameCube and original Xbox, which are more powerful than the PS2, so there are certain things they couldn't get running on the PS2.
I actually didn't know how that generation of consoles stacked up against each other.
Yes, not only is the PS2 the least powerful, it is also probably the most complicated to program for. But it was super powerful, I'm saying the wrong word, super popular. So everybody figured it out.
Yeah, because that machine basically printed money.
Yeah, that's where the audience was. So people had to figure out how to get stuff running on PS2.
They made a stupid amount of games for the PS2.
Oh, yeah. It was a gigantic library. But, yeah, the game was planned as a simultaneous release, so they had to have feature parity, so they couldn't be like, well, the Xbox and GameCube versions are slightly better, because they were releasing at the same time, so people would be like, hey.
Except nowadays, those companies would be paying extra money to have their versions be slightly better, so people will buy it for their console.
Yeah, like I know Xbox has like a release like you can't release a better version of another console if you want to release at the same time on our platform.
To be fair, when it comes to consoles, the Xbox One X is the strongest console on the market. But, they also...
But everybody has to support the base system, so...
But there's also the fact that, like, the PS4 doesn't do 60 FPS.
Well, it can. It depends on your engine, what you're going for.
I even the Blu-ray player, I was diving in and I was watching a Blu-ray on it. I'm like, why does this not look right? It doesn't output.
But Blu-ray shouldn't even be at 60 FPS, though. It's movies are usually 24 FPS.
It didn't look right. It did that soap opera thing. You know what I mean?
That's actually from having too high a frame rate.
I don't know.
So
maybe it's just 30 locked.
Yeah, you are.
So no matter what, because then I
That
put
could
in my...
it could be like the Blu-ray you were watching has 24.
No,
to
then I
match
put
the
it in my
movie.
Xbox One and it played perfectly.
Okay, no, listen. What I'm saying is the Blu-ray could have 24, and the PS4 could be converting it to 30 badly.
Yeah,
That's what might be happening.
possibly, but still worked fine on the Xbox.
And again, well, honestly, PS4 is not a great Blu-ray player.
No.
You're actually you're better off with PS3 for playing Blu-rays.
Ironic.
Yeah.
Seeing as Blu-ray is Sony's format.
Yeah, they weren't really focusing on that for that system, though. But anyhow, as you mentioned, yes, Pipeworks no longer exists. Though ex-staff from Pipeworks actually ran a Kickstarter to create a spiritual successor to the series. They actually did release Kaiju Land Battles in early access on Steam, which last I checked was still like $5. They never followed up on it because around May 2016, their environmental artist, Ron Claiborne, died suddenly and completely threw off their schedule, and they kind of had to put it on hold. And they couldn't, yeah. So basically, they'd had things all scheduled out. Like, they had certain work that Ron was supposed to take care of, and then he died, and they couldn't find a replacement in time. So the people who had been scheduled to do stuff after him were like, well, we got to get back to our regular jobs. Sorry, guys.
He died and no one was put in charge.
Yeah, so it's they basically ended up in a situation where like, well, our all full schedule has been destroyed by this, and obviously we're upset that our friend is dead.
Yeah.
So last I checked, it was still on indefinite hold. I guess they haven't been able to. As of this recording, they have not been able to get things back together and finish the game. Which is a shame because, people were looking forward to it. They were talking about how, hey, we have relationships with Toho. We'll get this going, and then we'll get a Godzilla license, and we'll make a Godzilla game. But also, we know guys at Suburia, so we'll make an Ultraman game. And
what they
we'll
need now.
license some other stuff, and we'll make it intercompatible, so you can have Godzilla fighting Ultraman.
What they need to do, what would be smart, okay? Get the license for Pacific Rim. Do a Pacific Rim game like this with a hidden unlockable character, Godzilla.
But they didn't. What they wanted to do is like get a bunch of different licenses and make them interoperable. So you would, I guess, kind of buy it like DLC. You'd buy these games, and they would give you these characters, and they would lock into the engine, and you'd be able to do these crossovers.
Yeah. Super Smash Bros. Kaiju.
Yeah, pretty much, which would have been pretty fun. So and they were having like community designed monsters and things like that. But
There's a character for the next Super Smash Bros.
Godzilla?
Godzuki.
Oh. I don't think anybody wants to pay for the rights to that.
That would be hilarious. And his ultimate is Godzilla.
So I was like, who's better, him or like the son of Godzilla from the movies? Because
Godzuki had wings.
Kazuki had
He
wings.
could barely fly, but he did have them.
I
He
feel like
also-
he's a bit better than the actual, like, I think they call him like Minilla or something like that. He was really dorky design. I'm not a big fan.
He had a tough time breathing fire though. So it'd kind of be like dopey Charizard.
I watched a little of that show, but not a lot. So
It'd be like dopey Charizard.
yeah, I remember the design.
That has a sick ultimate where Godzilla just shows up and like.
That'd be a smash ball. It's
Yep.
like Godzilla just comes out and breathes atomic fire on the whole playfield.
That would actually be amazing.
It'd be a pretty powerful final smash.
But
Like-
you make Godzuki nearly useless
Yeah.
until he gets the smash ball.
I feel like it'd be like something like the Pokemon stage hazards, where you get the Pokemon sitting on a beam covering like nearly the whole platform, and they'd be like, except it'd be Godzilla, be like,
Yes. And then he just like smashes his fist down and knocks everyone off the map.
okay, so we should play Godzilla before we get
Play
distracted
Godzilla.
some more. Yes. Dun, 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 dun. So, is this gonna go ahead and stretch things whether we want it to or not? It is, isn't it? Awesome.
Oh. It's not stretched on the recording, so don't tell everybody that.
Yeah, well, people, I might cut to the yeah, so this has the opposite problem of the other TV that we used, where we couldn't stretch it no matter what.
Maybe you can just screw with the settings.
Yeah.
My other phone is over there.
Yeah.
I mean, I can screw with the settings. There's a menu button right here.
Yeah, see if you can,
You know what? Let me just get the other phone.
Okay.
So I don't want to...
Yes, in the meantime, while we're...
Have fun with this.
While we are watching the opening cutscene, and we don't actually have to play, see if you can get the remote in there, because we want to turn off as much video processing as we can, so we're not getting terrible lag. Because I mean, we play games badly enough as it is. We don't need.
I play certain games badly.
Oh. Look, the yeah. Battery goes off. This is fun. You know, we got Mechagodzilla. This has several versions of Mechagodzilla. I'm thinking maybe we should just go into versus mode. I will actually. I have a code to unlock all the monsters because it takes a while to unlock monsters in this game. And there is a decent sized cast. So yeah, even though they weren't able to get the movie music, they were at least able to get the sounds of the monsters and things like that. So that's good. I appreciate that. Oh, look at that! It's got the Japanese logo. That's actually fun. That's fine. That's what we want.
Yeah, no, it's just how this sets up.
Yeah.
It says, oh, press the power button. Did that work? Okay. Press the input button. Did that work? Okay, synced.
Awesome.
So now...
Yes, let me look up our code here. All right, G-code. All right, this is exciting. So I might as well just go to...
I see.
That is a trailer for Godzilla Final Wars. So we don't want to watch that. Don't worry about that. So I guess we'll go ahead and do versus. There are tons of monsters in this game. Okay, good. I was able to select. I guess that's fine. You can also select that one. Just hit A.
I appear to be player one.
Oh, that's weird. It has reversed the controllers for some reason. That's why I couldn't control it.
Godzilla 90s, Godzilla 2000s.
I double checked too, because I am definitely plugged into the player one controller port.
Mecha King Ghidorah.
Oh yeah, so we got a bunch of characters. We got Jaguar,
Mothra.
Space Godzilla, who I think is the final boss. So as you can see, we got Mecha Godzilla 2, we got Godzilla 90s, Godzilla 2000.
Destoroyah.
Yes, Destroya. Mecha Godzilla 3.
I want to go to space.
Okay, that's fine. Well, that would be, I think he would have taken on Godzilla 2000, so we'll do that. So player one, go ahead and press A to play.
Rules. Accept.
Yeah, that sounds fine.
Tokyo.
Obviously.
Got to at least start in Tokyo.
Yep. Let's grab the controls quick here.
Space Godzilla versus Godzilla 2000.
Alright, so obviously it's the stick move. You can aim your beam stick with the right button. A is punch, X is kick, B for first attack, Y for block. You're beating me up while I'm reading this. You can jump with the right trigger, left trigger to duck. Your beam weapon is on the black button. Grab is on the white button. Oh boy. You can do special monster ability with the L and R together. Rage attack with A and D button together. And taunt with B and X together.
Oh my god, I love the cheesy sound effects.
Okay, well, it looks like you haven't beaten me up too much, so let me get back in this here. Alright. Oh, nice. Your special ability seems to have blocked me off there. I pressed the wrong button. Oh, I think that's the throw.
Oh, that's interesting.
Can I not pick up this building? Okay. Interesting. All right.
I like that these things have a buttload of health.
Oh yeah. And of course, obviously the yellow meter controls your beam weapons. You can charge. Oh, you're flying. So I've got a lock. You can toggle lock on. So too slow.
Apparently, Space Godzilla has telekinesis?
Yes. Oh, that's awkward. Oh no. Get the health. There we go. So it is super weird that our controllers have been reversed. And charge up while you're down. Oh, you're kidding me. I hit the building instead of you.
And then the building hit you back.
Yes. Well, I was able to pick up that building. Oh boy. I'm guarding. Oh, you don't have enough power left. Yes. Oh, I just destroyed a helicopter. That was fun.
UFO!
Yes. Yeah, this is another one of those aliens are invading. There we go.
I mean, I am Space Godzilla.
You are Space Godzilla. Uh-oh.
Oh, what did I do?
I don't know. Did you activate rage mode?
Maybe. Why
I'm
is there
actually
a
not super
giant
sure how to do
floating
that.
Atari symbol.
Is there?
Yeah. Let's stop beating on each other for a second.
Okay.
I'm just gonna walk this way.
You'll note also that.
Aha! Oh, it disappeared.
Oh, too late.
Oh no. Oh well.
So you'll see that the helicopters and such that attack us.
They can't do anything.
Not really, but they focus on whoever's doing the most damage to the city. Oh, I was still in range. Oh no. Atomic breath. So I think because I've been throwing a bunch of buildings at you, they're mad at me. This actually takes a while. We probably should have done one round, but whatever. No, I'm not getting a special move. I just tossed you. I guess that's fine. Now did that? Okay, there we go.
Godzilla 2000 is one. Winner.
I'm not super sure how the special moves work.
Monsters, fight!
But you know, since we said to reset, oh jeez. You'll see the building is all the buildings are back and things like that. And you know, you got monster combos and stuff like that. Oh, I got tossed. You're
What
definitely
is
gonna get that
that?
item.
Oh.
Okay, so you have not that I want you to hit me with it, but you do have a special move. Geez, I think it's 2 buttons together.
Okay, but how?
Yeah, hold on. Pause it quickly, and I will look at the controls again. I read them off, but I forgot what they were. Your rage attack is A plus B.
Okay.
So if you can hit...
That's,
I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want you to hit that because that's going to be bad for me, but... So like A and B at the same time as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm...
Okay. Oh, looks like your rage mode ran out. I'm honestly not sure how to build up rage mode aside from getting the power-ups.
That's interesting.
So it looks like I can roar.
Ah!
Oh. Okay, that crystal is yours.
Yeah.
Oh, so maybe that was your rage attack.
No, I've been able to do that without rage.
Oh, that's just a special move. Yes, I see. Yeah, so if you time it right, you can get some combos off that. Oh, I walked right into your stand attack. Your stand up, whatever it was. He stood up and hit me.
Whoa. I don't know what I just did there.
He flies around a bit. It's been a while since I saw Godzilla vs. Space Godzilla. So I don't remember a ton about it. That's not what I wanted to pick up, but... Through the boat. The boat. Boat. Boat.
No. No.
Yeah, so you can actually you can aim those with the right stick, which is useful if you're like trying to take out helicopters and such. Oh no, get up. I don't know what my move is, but we'll try it. Oh, okay. There's a big explosion. That's cool, I guess. Oh, Lord. Yeah, I'm kind of in trouble.
Finish him.
Okay, yeah. I was down. All right, I think we're gonna want to do one round after this, so we can see more of the characters.
Yeah.
Because these battles actually take a while.
Monsters, fight!
But we've successfully shown off the special moves, so that's good. Oh dear.
Dang.
Oh, but now you're dizzy. There's also something like if you hit L and R together, but I'm not sure what you need to do to be able to do it. If it's out of a throw or it doesn't seem to be working out of a throw. Maybe I just don't have anything? I don't know. I mean, Godzilla is pretty straightforward. Oh, the power-up disappeared as soon as I saw it. That's awkward. So charging up all the way looks cool, but it doesn't seem to. It's actually pretty hard to hit. Oh boy. Nope. Oh, oh no, you got me. I thought the building was in the way, but then you got me. All right, speaking of buildings in the way, out of my way. Out of my way, building. Yeah, see, now the helicopter are angry at me because I'm smashing buildings. I think I'm going to go for some basic combos here. That's going to be oof. I really ought to back off or block or something after I knock you down. But anyways, I can get another hit in while you're... that building that wasn't in the way, I might have gotten more of a juggle on you. So wait, I can go get this health. Haha. That wasn't a lot of health. Gotta say. Yeah, you just seem to have like more powers than I do.
But I move much slower.
Yeah. So I guess that's how they balance the characters. Really got to stop letting you Hit me with a tail whip when you wake up. Yeah, you definitely use a lot more special meter than I do, though, since all I have is the fire breath.
Oh!
Yeah, that was dumb, but
What is that?
I don't know, but
I
hopefully
kind of
one
want
of
to
us
see what
can
it
get
is.
it. No, I think you're gonna get it. Yeah.
Oh, full special.
Okay.
This doesn't really help me, but. Oh, dang.
There you go. I hadn't used that throw before. Oh, I can't block that. Well, now I know. Oh, Atari logo. Atari logo. I don't know what that did for me. I was purple for a second, and
Is that-
yeah, I don't know. So say no, and we'll
Load on.
do some one round matches, show off some of the other. Oh, so should we have said yes? I don't know. Well, anyhow, go ahead and change the rules.
I think I'll be Godzilla in the 90s.
Okay, so yeah, 1 round. Oh, it's saving that, huh? Oh, whatever. Let's see then. In that case, actually, you know what? It's really fun that they got him in this game, so I'll play as Jet Jaguar. Where would you like?
see. Let's go to Boston.
Sure. I think that's, well, I don't know. I guess we're kind of between Boston and New York, so either one would be.
I highly doubt they'll have Hartford on there.
No, they
And
don't.
Boston's a closer drive.
Boston is closer. Okay. Yeah, it's only really about 2 hours.
Oh, man.
Oh,
I
okay.
got that sick classic radiation breath.
There we go.
Oh,
So Jet Jaguar can change sizes.
dang.
Yeah, so that's what happened when I was playing. But now I'm really slow. Let's go back to small size so I can move. I'm gonna unlock from you. Oh, never mind. Bar came back.
Godzilla in the 90s has, like, a really good head turn.
Yeah. Oh. Right into a throw.
Oh!
I'm getting rocked here.
Honestly. Oh!
Oh, that's not a bad beam. Wow.
Dang, Godzilla's OP.
Yeah, 90s Godzilla is pretty
Well, that's because he's the
pretty
OG.
hardcore. Not what I wanted, but whatever. I threw something at you.
Yeah, and you helped me out, because now I got the health.
Well, now you lost the health. How's that?
Oh, hey, Fenway Park.
Not anymore.
Ah!
Jaguar. Yes. I'm being a little more careful this time. Really?
Oh!
All right, this is not working out. I think I need to embiggen again. Oh, never mind. I'm done. I'm done. He's just a low-rent Ultraman ripoff anyway.
I'm going to collect.
So let's see what
yes,
play again.
oh.
Okay. That's fine. We can pause and quit. So does this mean we're gonna have to go back to the main menu every time? That's kind of lame. Yeah.
Yep.
Who does that?
This game, apparently.
Apparently.
All right, this is going to be fun. I'm going to be Mothra.
Mothra.
I don't know how this is going to work.
He flies around.
He's a moth.
Yeah. Let's do. I'm gonna do Mecha King Ghidorah actually. I'm pretty sure this is a canon battle.
All right, Monster Island, Seattle, LA,
Yeah.
Mothership.
Yeah, it's the final boss battle. The storyline of the game is,
Gonna go to
aliens.
space.
Yes, aliens bringing space monsters.
Mothra versus Mecha King Ghidorah.
Is that where all the mechas keep coming from?
Uh,
Fight!
Okay, so how do I?
oh, you wed me up.
How do I become a moth?
I think that's your special move. Yeah, there you go.
Ah,
All right, so is it gonna go? Yeah, okay, you finished up. I was wondering if you're like vulnerable while you're in the cocoon, but you are not.
that would have been annoying.
Yeah. I'm not sure what that is. A score? Is that a score thing? The numbers?
Oh,
How much damage I'm taking, maybe? I seem to have some kind of like shield or something. Oh, I'm dazed.
Dazed and confused for so long, it's not true.
I don't know what that did. That's exciting. Let's try to do it
Why
when you're
can't I
near me.
grab you?
I don't know, maybe because you're a moth. I don't seem to be able to grab you either.
Well, you don't have arms or legs.
That's true, but
At least I have multiple legs.
I mean, I used to, but then I got beat up by the other monsters, so. Oh, he managed to stun me. That drag kick is kind of fun. I wish I could figure out what his special move does.
Oh, I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Hold on. I'm trying to just see. Okay, so that's some kind of beam thing.
Yeah.
Can I pick that up?
I don't.
What
I
do
don't.
I hold B? I just punch. Okay. Oh, I slam.
Oh,
Okay.
range thing. I didn't even know.
Oh, no. Go away. I'm only a moth.
Oh, I've been stunned by the. No, I'm on your side. I'm the space monster. Remember?
But I'm only a moth.
Haven't you seen Godzilla vs. Monster Zero? Ah,
Oh, no. That was actually kind of hilarious fighting this
Yeah.
Mothra.
Winner.
that's fun. All right, so no, I guess. Yeah, well, we'll do. Let's try to do one more. I think we have time.
Oh, I want to be Mecha Godzilla, but do I want to be Mecha Godzilla 3 or
All
2?
So, I'm trying to remember which one
Or,
is which.
or apparently there's only 2?
There's only two. It doesn't have the original one. I guess they probably didn't feel it was different enough. Yeah, that one's probably the one from one of the latter day movies where that gets piloted by a popular female actress. Which one depends on which Mechagodzilla movie you're watching. Who's interesting?
Maybe regular King Ghidorah? Maybe Destroya?
Yeah, I could do Destroyer. I don't even remember too much about Destroyer.
East Boston.
Yeah,
We should probably go to Monster Island.
sure.
Because,
It's where they live.
it's where the monsters live.
Yes.
Mecha Godzilla 3 versus Destroyer. Monsters
Yeah.
fight!
He ugly.
Dang.
Oh boy.
Whoa.
I feel like I'm the slow, powerful type. Really? Okay. Do I have a special move? I do. Some kind of breath.
I apparently have jets.
What was that?
You have a lightsaber.
I do. Kinda. I'm trying to get in and throw you, but it's not really working out.
Whoa.
It looks like you got your own. Either that or that's like a laser cutter. I don't know. It looked like it might be
I'm
like
trying to do a grab. Because that's on the grab button.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, grab is the grab button is actually a shortcut for like 2 buttons together. So maybe you're getting the other attack, you know?
Oh yeah, it's. Oh!
Oh my god.
Oh!
Oh! Well, I guess that was your throw.
Oh! Why have they not made a new version of this game? Come on.
Because of the.
Well, yes, I know,
Yeah.
but still.
I explained it. What do you want from me? Oh, I missed again.
Oh, what happens when I do this? Hold on. We gotta see what this does. Oh! Oh!
Oh,
Oh.
you're rocketing around. Oh, and you got the rage power up.
Okay, let's see what this does.
Yeah, you know, you're wrecking me anyway. Go for it.
A plus B together?
Yes.
Oh, you have to hold it.
Oh! Oh, yes! The freeze cannon. Oh, I remember that.
Dang!
There we go. Yeah, you can go ahead and say no.
No.
Yep, I think that's good. We got a bunch of monsters in.
So yeah, Godzilla.
Pretty decent game. It's a shame that
It hasn't gotten a follow-up.
yeah, the spiritual sequel petered out.
Or that, there isn't a Pacific Rim game based on this.
Yes, I mean there is a Pacific Rim game, but does not play like this.
It's hard to even just like movie tie-ins for
Yeah.
the most part.
Of course, this game has 4 players. If I had 2 more controllers and 2 more people to play with us,
That could have gotten insane.
yes, you can do a full 4-player.
I do like that they have a good amount of health because, they have these long fights in the
Yeah.
movies,
I'm pretty sure. I mean, the previous ones were 4-player. I think it was only showing us 2 because, 1 to 4.
But, yeah, no, it's definitely a shame that this hasn't gotten any kind of sequel or successor because
There was
that
one more
fun.
on Wii, but it's kind of like motion controls. And,
Yeah. But, I mean, imagine if they did this, but with Pacific Rim with Godzilla unlockable characters.
Well, I think just one license is more likely, but
But how great would it be for Gypsy Danger to face off against Godzilla?
that would be. I'm not even actually sure how the scale matches up. How big is Gypsy Danger?
I don't know how it matches up to OG Godzilla.
Yeah, there's like various
but
Godzillas
the
are different sizes.
newest Godzilla is like gigantic.
He's huge. Yeah, the from the most recent American movie, he's. So
I
big.
enjoyed that movie too.
I thought it was fun.
I like that they Jawsed it a bit.
Yeah, they don't show you Godzilla.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes, everyone came there for Godzilla, and who really cares about the human characters? But the human characters had some pretty decent drama going on.
I would care more about the human characters if the human characters had continued to be Bryan Cranston for the entire movie.
Yeah.
I mean, for people, maybe someone hasn't seen it yet, so I won't. I probably already spoiled some things, but I won't go into too much detail. But I wish he had remained the focus character
Yeah.
because he is clearly the best actor in the movie.
Well, yeah. Although, when they're trying to figure out what they're gonna do, because the other two have gone into California and wrecked stuff, and they're like, "Oh my God, we're gonna try to nuke it," and the Japanese guys just let them fight.
Yes.
I was just like, yes.
That's also fun. I like that. I'm saying Bryan Cranston was he was going all out. Well, of course he always does.
Yes.
He always does. He's not somebody who's going to go in and have.
That scene where they're Halo jumping in.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That was cool, where it's just that first-person perspective, them flying in, and then you just see... It's like... Huh.
All I'm saying is Bryan Cranston is clearly a much better actor than the guy that's playing his son.
Yes.
So I would have liked it if he had remained the focus character.
Funny enough, I can't remember his name right now, but him and... I can't remember her first name now. She's the Lost Olsen. You know the Olsen twins?
Yeah, I know the Olsen twins.
There's a third sister.
Okay.
She plays Scarlet Witch in Marvel.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize she was. Oh,
She's an Olsen.
nice.
Yeah, now when you look at her next to the Olsen twins, you
Yeah.
go, oh, hey, yeah, she's an
Yeah.
Olsen. But the two of them play Quicksilver and the Scarlet Witch in the MCU, and they played a married couple in this movie.
Nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, Godzilla is a really venerable film franchise.
Yeah, it's Godzilla. You go in to watch stuff get smashed and monsters fight.
And this game lets you do that,
Exactly.
which a lot of other Godzilla games seem to have not gotten a handle on for some reason. I don't know why.
I don't know how you can make a bad Godzilla game.
They have found a way again and again.
Yeah,
They kept finding ways.
I know.
And it's kind of crazy. The good Godzilla games were the American-developed ones.
Right?
You wouldn't expect that. Like, it's a Japanese property. You think, Japan would understand Godzilla, but they keep making bad Godzilla games. I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah.
But then again, America has made 2 Godzilla movies, and only one of them was good.
Yes. The first one was, people online refer to him as Gino for Godzilla in name only. Like, my opinion of that movie is, it's not a bad monster movie. It's just not a Godzilla movie.
Also, that Godzilla was like smaller than every other Godzilla
Yeah.
ever, wasn't it? Even
Yeah.
the original Godzillas.
If they had called it something else, I would have thought it was a perfectly fine monster movie.
Lizards in New York.
Yes, it's not a Godzilla movie.
No.
So that was my problem with the movie.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a bad movie. I just don't think it's Godzilla.
The new one.
The new one is Godzilla.
Oh yeah, that moment when he goes to charge his fire breath.
He finally
and,
does it. Yeah.
Yeah, and you haven't seen it the whole movie, and it's just all in shadow and smoke, and you just see, oh, and it's like, oh.
No, there's some really good visuals in that. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
And that's what Godzilla's for, is for visuals and fun.
Yeah.
This game
Well,
delivers on
if
that.
you go back to it, it actually does some social commentary too. I
Well,
mean,
yes. It was
the original
it was made as
Godzilla-
a social commentary against nuclear weapons
Yeah.
and nuclear stuff in general.
I mean, you go back to the original movie. The version we got had a bunch of new scenes with Raymond Burr cut in. A lot of those are actually replacing scenes of people with horrible radiation burns.
Oh.
So the message was a lot more explicit in the original Japanese version. And
Well-
in the American version, we got Raymond Burr alone on camera going like, yes, I see.
Well, I mean, at least in the newest one, they go to nuke, like all the monsters are feeding off nuclear radiation.
Yeah.
Like they have that cool backstory of the reason they got so big is because they existed in an age where the Earth was irradiated.
Yeah.
But they also go in on like, look at all this radiation stuff we have, and now there are monsters eating it, and now we're gonna nuke them because that makes sense.
Yeah, like, no, wait, oh, don't do that. No.
Yeah, and then the other monsters like lay eggs on the nuke.
Yeah.
And then Godzilla goes to town,
Yeah.
then takes a nap in the middle of the city.
Yeah, and it's long. It's hard to cover all the history of Godzilla.
Oh yeah,
There's so many movies.
you could
and
make
so many
a
things they've
fighting
done.
game where half the characters are just the various iterations of Godzilla.
Right. I still haven't seen Shin Godzilla,
Yeah,
which is supposed to be pretty good. Which is like, as of this recording, was the last one they made in Japan.
yeah.
So I haven't seen that yet. Apparently that one's good.
You could have OG Godzilla versus 2000s Godzilla versus Gino
Yeah.
versus the newest Godzilla
You did. I think
versus Hanna-Barbera Godzilla.
we went past there was the trailer for Godzilla Final Wars. I think there's like a shape-shifting monster at the end, and like he briefly takes the form of Gino, and like Godzilla just destroys him. So they've got to put that in as a joke, like when he's
That's funny.
when he's disguised as Gino, he just gets wrecked.
That's funny. Well, yeah, because Gino didn't even have fire breath, right?
No,
he was
I
just
got-
a giant lizard.
He was like a giant iguana or something.
Huh. Didn't even have the fire breath.
It wasn't even a he; it was a she,
That's right.
because it laid eggs.
Well, wasn't Godzilla always a she, really? Just everyone just calls it a he?
I think a lot of movies it's a he.
Well, but doesn't Godzilla eventually have a kid?
Yes, but he's the father, not the mother.
I didn't know there was a...
Yes. Who knows what the mother is because you never see it, but
Well, couldn't it just have been like asexual reproduction?
maybe. I mean, he's a giant irradiated lizard, so who knows?
Yeah.
Or dinosaur, or whatever he's supposed to be.
I mean,
I think it
Jurassic
changes
Park,
from movie to movie.
life finds a way.
Yes, yes. By the way, one of my favorites is GMK, Godzilla, Mothra, King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters All Out Attack.
Yikes.
Yeah, it's GMK for short. It's that's a fun one. That's got a lot of great action scenes. The one they were advertising, the Godzilla Final Wars, is kind of goofy, so that's kind of enjoyable from that angle. It actually has like this MMA guy in it.
Listen, a goofy movie that owns that it's goofy is way better than a serious movie that can't figure out what it's doing.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if it was like Don Fry or something, but he's
Like, think about Army of Darkness.
yes,
It's goofy and it owns it, and that's why it's good.
yeah, but I thought of using this as the opening, but things didn't go that way. But he's got this line just like, there are two things you don't know about the Earth. One is me, and the other is Godzilla. And his delivery is ridiculous because he's not an actor.
Beautiful.
It's funny too because like he's like the one person in the movie who's just actually speaking English. Because he's not. I don't know if he even knows Japanese, but he was popular in Japan. Did a lot of shoot fighting there, and became a celebrity. So they put him in the movie.
Nice.
That movie has like a bunch of I don't know if they're aliens. I forget if they're aliens or mutants or something, but they have like enhanced abilities over ordinary humans. And he just manages to beat one up because he's a MMA badass.
Nice. What is fun, though, is reportedly we're supposed to be getting a new Godzilla vs. King Kong.
Yes. Which
connected with Skull Island.
Probably show off how long ago we recorded this because I have no idea when this is going to go out because it's not part of our regular rotation.
You watch. There's going to be a trailer out the day before this episode goes out.
Who knows? It might sit long enough that the movie will be out, and that'll be fun.
Right.
But that'll hopefully be good. Because, Godzilla's a lot of fun. I like the CG God. New CG Godzilla wasn't bad, but I do appreciate man in a rubber suit.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what it is about Godzilla that just... Everybody loves Godzilla.
Yeah.
Like, even if someone's not, like, a fan of Godzilla, they don't hate Godzilla.
Yeah. It's just fun.
It's weirdly just universally liked.
I love, like, the cheesy 70s ones, too.
Yeah.
My other favorite Godzilla movie is Destroy All Monsters, where basically they cram as many monsters as they can.
Yeah.
Like, King Ghidorah is basically beaten to death by all the other monsters. It's insane. It is crazy. Like, they get him on the ground and they just beat him to death. And I'm like, oh my god.
But, honestly, for a gaming Godzilla experience, I'd say this is pretty solid.
Yeah, this is probably should be the top of your list.
Yeah. Unless they make a better one.
Yeah. Who knows? Hopefully someday.
Pacific Rim versus Godzilla. That's all I'm saying. Now there is your big blockbuster movie.
Yeah. Anyhow, if you enjoyed this lowering property values in Tokyo, make sure you give this episode a like.
Pacific Rim with King Kong versus Godzilla.
If you want to catch future episodes in which we may destroy other cities.
And they end up teaming up to fight a mega-sized King Ghidorah.
Make sure you subscribe to our channel. I've been Dan Mastriani. You can catch me on Twitter at NewTypeCola.
I'm Ian Butterfield. You can find me on Twitter at ENG Butterfield. You can find the show at RetroGameCNCT, Facebook.com/RetroGameConnect, and RetroGameConnect.tumblr.com. Let us know what you thought of the games we played. Let us know if there are any games you'd like us to play. If we can get our hands on them, we might just play them. Or we might just smash them with the rest of Tokyo.
And most importantly, make sure you join us next time on Retro Game Connect. Dun 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 dun.